Ayo, what up, gamers? I hope you had an absolutely smashing festive season, and I hope you have a really epic new year as well. But let's get into why we're here for the video, and that is, did you know that in Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, there are 289 weapons in the game already? It hasn't even been out for that long, but there's already quite a lot of weapons, and that's not even counting ultimate weapons, by the way. So yeah, I sure as hell knew that because I added each one of these weapons individually to my website. There you can see 289 weapons. All of them added individually. Doesn't include ultimate weapons, but it does include event weapons and stuff like that. So yeah, basically that is why I have not been posting for a while on YouTube, because I have my actual job, and with my free time I've been working on this project, which is creating a website. Before I show you the website, I just want to say that I'm by no means a web developer. You know, I have pretty much no experience creating websites, so please be gentle with the criticism. I'm pretty much self-taught and did it from the ground up, and working through the issues as I encounter them and sort of learning as I go. So with that being said, I'll show you the website. So there it is, chasegaming.com. Right now, the main feature is based on Ever Crisis, but I am planning to expand into like the wider world of JRPGs and things like that. Games like Bravely Default and the Trail series and just all other JRPGs and stuff. But for now, like my YouTube channel, it is focusing on Ever Crisis. I've got a bunch of pages. I've got a contact page, so if you have any questions or concerns, suggestions even, or something is broken or wrong with the website, send me an email. For now, it's just email, and I will get back to you. Yeah. Then I've got all these other, the legal pages, boring stuff. Let's not worry about that. I've also got an about page, so you can sort of read a little bit more about me and more about the website if you are interested, of course. I've got a support page where you can donate if you are feeling generous. I've also got a blog page, so there's not a lot of blogs here, there's not a lot of posts here, to be honest, but I am going to be adding a lot more in the future when I get time. For now, it's just best fire DPS, best, physical fire DPS, just a couple of posts I felt like making when I had the time. And then I've got a filter glossary and a weapon database guide. That is pretty much the crux of this website. As I said, it's the Ever Crisis stuff, Ever Crisis pages and databases. So for example, I have an outfits page where you can see all of the characters in the game, and you can click on any one of them to check out their outfits, details about it. So for example, Matt got a new outfit recently, so let's go with him. You can close the details and open them again. His most recent outfit is Holiday Helper. So this one has the R1 ability, physical and magical ward. It's got 10 points, it's level 1, and it has physical and magical defense plus 15%. And for the R2 ability, it's buff debuff extension plus. But yeah, you can go back and you can pretty much check out any character's outfits. So I got that going. And then the main feature of the website is this bad boy. And it's my pride and joy. It took a really long time for someone with no experience to create something like this. So yeah, it is my weapon database. So there are a few explanations and tabs that sort of break down what the filters are about. There's also a database guide. So if you're confused or struggling with how to use it, you can check this out. It's got videos and everything explaining how to use the database. And then the filter glossary, because as you can see, my filters are like icons and stuff. And when you hover over them, it does tell you what it is. So boost magic ability potency, boost magic defense for all allies, etc. But if that's not enough, I have the filter glossary. You can click on that, and there's a table of contents. So if you're unsure about additional effects, you can just slam that, and boom, it brings you here, and it shows you this image will be a veil, and that filters weapons that provide the veil additional effects, so like Angeal's veil, increased crit rate, clear and cleanse, for example. So the little broom filters all weapons that have the additional effect of removing enemies' buffs. So that's what I've named clear. And cleanse is removing your own allies' debuffs. So yeah, if you're unsure, you can just check this out. But it's not really necessary. It's more or less self-explanatory, but yeah. Basically, I've got a lot of filters, and I'm not going to go over all of them because that will probably just bore you. Let's take a quick look. I've got the weapon owner and the weapon types that are already open. You can pick your favorite character, check out their weapons. Pretty much as simple as that. Weapon type, support, physical, magical, healing. And then I've got a bunch of other filters here on the left, because some of them have a ton of stuff like our abilities. I made it a toggle. So if you want to check any of these out, you just got to toggle them, click them. Yeah, I couldn't fit all of this on the same page. So I wanted it all to be like, compact and together. So we got elements, ATB costs, targets, our abilities, availability. This would be like, event weapons, breaking it down into guild weapons, event weapons, limited weapons, standard weapons, and summon weapons. So if you're looking specifically for limited weapons, boom, it'll bring that up for you. You can also search by sigil boost, which a lot of people, I think will enjoy, will like that. If you need circle sigil, you just come here, slap circle, and these are all your options. Same with the others. It's got support materia, so if you want to find out all the weapons with the all cure spells, for example, you just slap that on and boom. There are actually more weapons in the game than I expected with all cure spells. I thought it was only like 5, but there it is. Yeah, and you can filter by a ton of different combinations of stuff. I've got buffs, debuffs, types, so you can if you're not looking for a specific buff, you just want all the elemental buffs, for example. Wait a minute. What just happened? Oh, I slide all cure spells on. So that can happen. You can also just click the reset button if that happens. But yeah, right now I've got all the elemental buffs. The Euphies, for example, which gives fire damage up, Eris, which gives ice damage up, water damage up, etc. We got buff max potencies. So that's also pretty nice if you don't want to find, you want to find strong weapons right off the bat. Let's say you want to find a cloud weapon, a buff for physical attack up, and it has it for, you can go to targets, you want all allies, and you want it to have a high potency at OB6+. Then boom, no weapons currently exist with your chosen filter or filter combination. The Cloud doesn't own a weapon like that, but let's take Cloud off. And these are all the weapons. So Ketchi or Katesit's Megaphone and Angeal's weapon. They are weapons that have physical attack up to all allies at high potency. So you can easily find any combination of weapons like that. And if you don't want to go and click through all of them, you can just reset. That is pretty much it. I also have additional effects, which is kind of like my own little thing that I added for all of the odds and ends that I felt didn't really fit in buffs or debuffs, like the fixed damage weapons that do like, the Bahamut Greatsword, and here they have the fixed damage, for example, 40,000 when your HP is 50% or more to all enemies. That's the Bahamut Greatsword. Yeah, that's pretty much it, honestly. I don't want to let this go on for too long. You can see damage multiplication. So those weapons that have some kind of condition, and then it's like times 1.2 damage or whatever, those will all be here. And yeah, you can filter in any combination. Obviously, if it doesn't pop up, then the weapon's not in the game. That's it, pretty much. I actually want to I've also got one for ultimate weapons, but obviously there's not a lot of ultimate weapons in the game right now, so most of the filters won't work. For example, all of the ultimate weapons right now are either like support or healing, and the ones that actually do damage are pretty much all non-elemental. So any of these elements is going to return nothing, but it is there for the future in case ultimate weapons with elements come out. So yeah, you can still click on any of these ultimate weapons and check out what they do. And then, yeah, we've got outfits, characters. And then I just wanted to cover future content real quick. So basically, I have general upcoming features. So this is the broader sense of it. I want to expand to like other games, different JRPGs and stuff. I want to have a news page for like website news, my YouTube channel, Ever Crisis news, JRPG news, blah, blah, blah. Blog post, as I said, tons of different content, galleries, just cool images that you can use as wallpapers and whatever, top 10s and stuff, you know, games, JRPGs, Final Fantasy games, OSTs, everything. Community, so I want to create forums and, you know, Discord and things like that in the future. Yeah, got a lot planned for the website. Ever Crisis specific features are adding like a similar database like what I have with weapons for summons, and then adding like a banners page, so that'll like sort of let you know which banners are on currently, and it'll have a little timer to show how long the banner will last and things like that. Ultimate weapons, which I've already begun to work on. I also want to have a similar thing to banners with events, showing you details about the events, recommendations, and just how long the event's going to last. A materia database, which is going to be quite a big one as well. Outfits, enemies. I want to have sort of an enemy database as well, so you can check out any enemy that you're facing. You can see what they're weak to. You can just look them up real quick and get suggestions and things like that. Limit breaks and just so much more. Like, so basically, I have tons of ideas and plans for the website, and I'm really looking forward to implementing it. But sadly, with my job and stuff like that, it is not going to be so easy. So I would very much appreciate it if you could support the website. Currently, neither my website nor my YouTube channel are making any money, and I don't mind that. I enjoy doing this stuff. I just obviously, you know, have to focus on real life and making money so I can survive. But yeah, I do enjoy doing this as a side hobby. So if you would like to see a lot more, and you're feeling generous, you can support me by donating on PayPal or Coffee. And yeah, I'd very much appreciate that because, as I said, I'm not making much money and it actually cost quite a bit of money to make this for hosting and for pro plugins and stuff like that, to actually get the functionality working, like the filters and stuff. But anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I've been waffling for the last few minutes, so I think I'm going to call it here and say goodbye. I hope the website is going to be useful. I hope a bunch of people are going to use it and enjoy it because it was a lot of effort and time. With that said, yeah, check it out and let me know what you think. Thank you.